Hey there, Bill Menish here to help you with the Centerpiece auction instructions. We do have a version that you can read, but I wanted to give a video as well, as we normally help folks understand this. All right, bear with me for a second. It takes just a little bit of time to explain this. It's going to happen very early in the evening, almost as soon as the auctioneer hits the stage. And basically, I always say there's 3.5 ways you're going to help me here. 3 of them very clear. One's just a little extra that we need your help with, so that'll make sense in just a second. So here we go. Here's how it works. Auctioneer gets on stage and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, I'm thrilled to be here, but I need your help." At every single table, there is that person. They're always quick with a joke and a smile. They're always in the spotlight. They're the most gregarious person at your table. Well, I need you to point them out, and I need them to stand. Come on now, one person at every table. Okay, here's your first time. You're going to help us. You are going to be assigned 3 tables. Make sure you know which tables are yours as soon as you arrive at the event. You need to be standing there before the auctioneer gets on stage, and then when he says, point one person out, I need a volunteer at every single table, that's your job to look around. And if everybody's pointing at somebody and they're not standing, you walk up and say, "Come on, stand up, stand up." Obviously, everybody wants you to be the volunteer. They don't know what they're going to be yet, so volunteer is a good word. As soon as you have 3 people, 1 at each table, standing up, give the thumbs up to the auctioneer, and that way he knows that every table has a volunteer standing. Okay, so he says, "Well, you wonder why you're standing up, and here's why. See that beautiful centerpiece in the middle of your table there? Well, we're going to sell that centerpiece, but we're going to sell it auction style, meaning if you're standing, you're my auctioneer at your table." Now, they're going to laugh or moan, and he'll say, No, don't moan, because if you're able to sell that centerpiece to your table mates, and you raise more money than that person, that table, we're going to send you on a trip to Cabo San Lucas. Now, it's not necessarily Cabo the night of your event, but that's a good example. We want a wow factor as soon as they hear what they have a chance to win. So, and he says, one more time, just to make it crystal clear, you're the auctioneer, you're selling the centerpiece, your table mates are bidding on it, and if you raise the most money, you get to go to Cabo San Lucas. By the way, every donation counts, even if you don't get the top prize. But here we go, sell those centerpieces. And then he'll run around in the crowd. Okay, now here's number 2 of how you're going to help us. You are going to look at your 3 tables. Trust me, most of you will have this happen. There'll be some confusion. Go up to the table that looks like they're confused and explain it to them. This is easy. You're the auctioneer. All these people are your bidders. They're going to bid on the centerpiece, and somebody's going to buy it. And then if you sell it for the most money of everybody else in the room, they're going to send you to Cabo San Lucas. So ask for some money. Ask for 50, 100, $1 million. And have some fun with it. Big old smiles, make it a good time for them. So then they start their selling. Auctioneer walks around the room and he says, "Hey, I'm already up to $500 here. Oh, this table over here's already got $750. If you hear that, go up to your table and go, "Come on, it's going to take more than $750 to win that trip to Cabo San Lucas." You're trying to encourage them to keep going deeper and deeper. So at that point, the auctioneer is going to say, "Okay, we're going to quit selling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay standing, but stop selling. Let's find out who won that trip to Cabo." I told you about that half a step. This is it. If somebody at your section sits down, they were the auctioneer, but they sit down too early, just walk up and ask them to stand back up so we can find out who won the trip to Cabo San Lucas. Okay. So he says, if you sold your centerpiece for $100, stay standing. If you sold it for $200, stay standing. And eventually, around the room, people will start sitting when they've exceeded what they sold their centerpiece to their table for. Don't do anything yet. You can't jump to your tables until the whole thing is done. So he'll keep going up 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. And then finally, there'll be one person left standing. How much did you sell it for? $1,100. Congratulations. Here's your trip to Cabo San Lucas. That's your time to walk up to table number 1 of the 3 you've been assigned and say, "How much did you sell your centerpiece for?" and write it down on the piece of paper provided. And what bidder number does it go on? And write that down. Turn to table 2. How much do you sell it for? What bidder number? Get to table 3. Then after you have all 3 of them collected, do it quickly. Run to the back of the room. There'll be somebody that's standing there ready to receive these sheets from you, and it is done. Okay, now let me tell you just a little bit more about it, because the way this thing really works is we've asked for the most gregarious, outgoing person to be the volunteer or auctioneer, if you will. And those people tend to, how do you say this nicely? Cheat. Yeah, that's right, because they want to be the one who wins the trip to Cabo. So they may have only raised $500 from their table, but now every time they stay standing, anybody over 600, anybody over 800, and they keep standing, they're coming out of pocket. And it's going to be them writing that that check, if you will, at the end of the night. So don't worry about that. Just wanted to have some inside information. And remember, it's the auctioneer, our volunteer, who gets the money from the crowd. The top one is the one that wins, but every other donation counts, and we'll make that crystal clear from the stage. Take a look at the sheet of paper that's been provided for you. Have a blast. Put a big smile on your face. Make this fun. It's a big-time fun money maker at the beginning of the event. I'm wishing you luck. I can count on you. I know you're going to do a great job.